Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2 with MioXFoo, and since we didn't do it last time, we're gonna call Otacon and we're gonna save. Because usually I save a bit earlier than this, but I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I guess I just forgot. And hopefully he'll have a little nugget of wisdom for us yet again.
Another Chinese proverb. Those who look to the heavens prosper. Those who defy it are no more. Do you know this one? The meaning here is... hold on a sec. That you can only survive as long as you're a part of the natural order of things. You remember pre-ripped jeans? Manufacturers thought that just because people loved old, broken-in jeans, they would want to buy new jeans that looked old. So they purposefully...
What do jeans have to do with nature and order?
Denim should fray and rip on its own, naturally, right? Some designers tried to go against that, and no one bought them. The earnings report from that fiscal year is enough of a proof.
Earnings?
So yes, every time we call Otacon to save, well, not every time, you have to let a little time pass, he will give us a little nugget of wisdom like Mei Ling used to, like he said. Now, the reason I'm going over here is because there is usually a ration down there, but it only shows up in normal and below difficulties, so I guess we're just gonna have to fend for ourselves. And it's not that big of a deal. There's actually a ration right in here. I'll show you after a cutscene, and after we hold up this guy. Yeah, just because we can. And because I need the dog tags. And if I collect all the dog tags I can at this point in the game, I won't have to do it later. We don't have to get any help though. So, we are on Deck D, one of the more interesting decks in the ship, just because it has a lot of things that happen in it. First of all, there's M9 ammo down here, and we're going to need that, because, well, I should have actually shown you guys something first, but we're going to be coming up on well, a fight of some sorts. But anyway, you see these, well, these 5 pans and these 3 ladles? Well, if you shoot them, they make a noise, just like everything else. But if you keep shooting them, you might notice that they make an octave. And if I knew any music, maybe I could play something on it? I don't know. Just like everything else, you can shoot the bottles and stuff. Actually, these are napkin holders. Oh, we can shoot those. I had no idea. And napkins will go everywhere. That's kind of cool. Ooh. This is not a good place. Let's hold up this guy quick and shake him down quick, because the other guy at the bottom of the hall is going to come around just any second. We are good. It's actually really hard to get all 3 guys in this hall right away, just because... Ooh, we're not actually gonna get this guy. Shoot, there is a guy that comes up and around into this room. Oh, is he not going? Ah, he's going back. Alright, this guy's gonna come wake this guy up, and then this guy should maybe come back? I'm not sure. Have to wait and see. I hope so. Alright. He's right there. He's gonna see me if I stay there. There we go. So I'm just gonna duck out, come back in. There we go. And he's gonna come back around. If you do send an alarm, that guy will actually never come up here. But because we only sent a guy into caution state, we should be okay. Now this is an interesting room. This is actually one of the rooms that teaches you things without actually teaching you. Now you'll notice that when we came in and actually went to the back of the room, you have to go to the back of the room in order to get this guy to come in, by the way. There was a box. And we've got a box that says the orange. Yeah, at least they have decals on them now, instead of like Metal Gear Solid 1 where they were just plain boxes. And you can hide under the shelving unit right in front of us, but I don't know, I like that this actually shows you that you can, well, use the box without telling you to use the box. It just does a lot of things right. Now, along with everything else, you can break pretty much everything in this room, along with these melons. And these boxes are, I believe, full of potatoes. Yes. Potatoes. I'm pretty sure they're potatoes. They look like potatoes. I don't think I can break them with the tranquilizer pistol, though. You can break open the bags of flour. It'll act as a smokescreen, not a very good one. Okay, I've never actually tried breaking open that sack before, but... well, figured there was a time for everything. Oh! Looks like Snake has a cold, so we gotta be a bit careful. Before we leave this room, I'm gonna actually... ooh. I'm actually gonna play you guys another clip from another playthrough and show you some cool things about the box. Alright, see you in a bit. So sometimes you'll find yourself in a situation where there's really no place to hide. I mean, there's a couple places we could hide in here, and maybe we could pull off hiding in the cardboard box, but it's not likely. And yeah, we could run, but we're going to take a lot of damage doing it, spend a lot of rations. So instead, I'm just going to bandage up, stop the blood flow, so they won't be able to find me by, well, following my blood trail. And then we're going to use the box we found earlier, which, you'll notice, has the same design on it as those boxes in the corner. And the advantage to this, besides Otacon telling us that they're clearing the room, is that they won't take any notice of the box sitting there, because they'll think that it's perfectly natural for a box saying the orange to be sitting next to two other boxes that say the orange. And they'll go about their business clearing the room with tactical proficiency as usual. And even though they get pretty close to the box, they'll never have that moment where they turn around and they're like, huh. Alright, so hopefully that was a bit of enlightenment about the box. Oh god, that guy. No, you are not going to send reinforcements, because I'm going to jump down here. And I think we got an alert anyway. Yes, we did. Oh, that's not good. Alright, so we get an alert. Usually, if you can jump down to the floor below before the alert is called in all the way, you can actually keep the alert from going off. Unfortunately, we didn't, so we're going to have to do some damage control. I'm not really good with guns in this game. That's okay, because we don't need to be good with guns. Melee actually works really well. Now, while you're in alert, you can't actually go up this stairway. I found this out the hard way. Last time. It's quite comical, I think. Ooh, gotta be careful here. Because you'll notice that Otacon is frantically calling us. Now, he's frantically calling us because if we hit those, oh, we're gonna die. Yep, we died. Okay. So, we're kind of screwed in this game if we get caught. In case you didn't notice. It's a lot easier to just run from enemies, and I could have run downstairs and just hid from the guys. But, I don't know, that felt... I would have felt weird doing that, because that's kind of boring. So I'd rather just, you know, take a game over, take a continue. And let's see if we can snag this guy as well while we're here. Alright, he's just gonna turn around. You know what, we'll get him later. But you can also, if you are able to run up here, this area does not have an alert status later on, so you can just duck up here and erase alerts. Again, if it'll let you up.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Don't push it! Ah! So, question. How are they not finding the bodies of their comrades that we knocked out? Because this is the back end of the ship that they're patrolling right now. Oh well, it's not important. After all, we did throw one of them over the side. I actually don't know if you'll have more enemies that show up back there if you go back. So I might actually check that out. Ugh, computer. Ugh.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Huh. Well, it's raining out there, and she's not wearing a coat. I guess I should go give her a raincoat or something. I don't have any, but I do have a box. Maybe she'll like that. No, I can't open the doors while I'm in the box. Never mind. And I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 2 with MeowXFoo.
Okay, there's a saying that goes, even a bird on high dies a glutton's death, as do the fish of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something. Probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.